Hello everyone, thanks for watching. My name is Marco and this is the third video in a short series summarizing the Veritaseum VeADIR beta test platform. Last time we reviewed the Offer Veri tokens page. If you recall, we actually submitted this particular offer here was for an amount of 0.01 Veri for a duration of 30 days at a price of 18% with an expiration date of approximately the end of February 28th. So this video, we're going to take the opposite side of that. We're going to come over here, and now we're interested in renting some Veri tokens from somebody else to open an exposure up. We don't have the Veritaseum and the associated Ether required to open an exposure, so we can come out here and browse the offers that are available. Right now there's only one offer. It's for 30 days at a rate ROI of 18%. And what that means is, should I accept that offer, I will owe the holder, the rentee of that Veri, 18% of the profits at the end of the exposure. So, since I know this is mine, and in essence I'm taking both sides of the offer, so I guess I'm kind of hedging myself here. But to accept an offer, you would click on the shopping cart. You can also check out the history here, as in all of these, and you can see that the rentee, that's me, added the offer about 38 minutes ago. And so now if we come in here and accept the offer, again a similar notice, please confirm before continuing. You are about to submit an order to the Veritaseum Rent app. By confirming this transaction, you are sending the specified amount of Ether from your MetaMask wallet to the rental contract. Your order will be visible shortly in the My Offers table after it has been included on the blockchain. You can cancel your orders by clicking on the trash can. When your order is matched, which is what we're doing right now, we're matching this order. We're accepting the order which I offered up in the previous video. You can view your exposures in the Open Exposures table. Once closed, it will be moved to the Closed Exposures tab. Okay, so let's continue. Again, coming up is 4 GUI for the gas price. I'm just going to take a real quick peek at gas station and see what they're saying. And basically the same. Standard, which is very equivalent to what the Veri gas, dynamic gas prices are, gives us a 4. And so in this case, let me just kick this up to 5. See if we can get a little advantage to get it through sooner. We've created the transaction. You see now MetaMask closed, and there the transaction is. As soon as we get confirmation on the blockchain, the little waiting circle here will go ahead and finish up, and then we'll be able to see the status after that. Okay, so now that the exposure has successfully completed the transaction, we can see now that this exposure, 0.01% or 0.01 Veri, excuse me, 18% agreed to ROI with a value of 1 Ethereum was funded with, now has just under 30 days remaining. It is open. And so what we'll see here shortly, okay, it was opened just a minute ago. What we can see here is the next step is really for it to be collected by the VeADIR. And so we can jump back over to the VeADIR and we will take a peek here. Okay, now we see back on the Vader summary screen that my bucket was created 11 minutes ago. It bought Veri tokens, just over 1.082 a minute ago. Bought PPT tokens, looks like a small quantity, so let's reload. It's obviously still working on the bucket, filling it up with the full 1.0 ETH that it was funded with. So we see now, so it's bought the Veri, we saw the PPT small amount, PPP 140, PPP another 5.3. So it's working on filling up that bucket, utilizing whichever platform that the VeADIR's purchasing from. So if we go back to the rental page, excuse me, here's our most recent opened exposure. We now see that the status has changed to collected. So it will sit in collected. So that was 14 minutes ago, 15 now. It'll sit in collected for the next just almost 23, almost 24 days until it's ready to close and then potentially settle. So let's kind of review what we did. We opened an exposure by renting. Remember, there was the offer up here that we accepted. So we opened an exposure, borrowing the other person's Veri to get access to the platform. That exposure was then collected by the VeADIR and a bucket created 16 minutes ago now. The VeADIR then filled that bucket with Veritaseum, Populous, and PayPi tokens, and now it's become one of these 108 exposures over the last 30 days that have been opened. You'll see the ETH as total volume has kicked up, as has the value down here at the bottom. In my individual notifications, we will see that the exposure was collected, which indeed it was. You can tell the ones that I've viewed already. So when you click it, right back here to the open exposures pane, where if you so choose you can check the current history on it. So that's it for the economic rent. Thanks much, and we'll see everyone next time for opening an exposure directly. Take care.